Okay, Wolby, you don't need to go ahead and harass Iroha just for trying to go ahead and get her tea house up and going again. But I'm glad we kind of called out the fact that there's probably better ways to get the village up and going again. You know, Iroha's dango are the tastiest thing ever, right? I make them using only local ingredients, so that alone should convince people to come. Please, I'm begging you. Beg all you want. My answer's still no. I'll give you a dango. You really think you can bribe me? I'll make it 5. 10. Well, what's the harm, right? But only this once. Thank you, Wolby. You're the greatest. Majestic, even. A divine descendant swayed by sweets. Okay, that is kind of adorable. But also seems fitting. I mean, if you're going to be a god, why not go ahead and do what you want? Hey, I think we're at the summer village too. And we're just spreading flyers advertising for... That's hilarious. We're spreading flyers around advertising the dango at Spring Village. But we've only gone to Summer Village so far, but it looks like the flyer's impact might be something that we could look into sometime soon. However, we have a few other things that we need to look into now, like going back to Summer Village and making sure that we can return the Divine Sword. So, welcome back everyone to Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma. I do feel a little weird not going down and just maybe possibly checking how the flyers did, but possibly before we start advertising to everyone to come to our village, we should make sure that their village is not falling apart. So, with that said, let's go ahead and we are going to take ourselves to the Summer God's Shrine, flying on the back of Wolby. I mean, it would seem really, really, really awkward to have like dropped off some advertisements and then not returned it after all. And let's see how everyone's doing. Good, good. The sacred relic is ready. The ceremony must be held at night. When the time comes, head for the Summer God Shrine. Right, got it. Wowee, look at that, the shine on that sacred relic. You must know a good blacksmith. I really do. Now that's as fine a blade as I've ever seen. Oh, relax, I'm not going to try to buy it off ya. Again, don't think it's the best idea to try to buy things that belong to the gods, but who am I to judge? Working hard? Well, I mean, hopefully soon. But it turns out it is nowhere close to being time then, because if we need to wait until night to go ahead and, like, work with the god... I mean, the good news... Oh, the frog statue was hiding back here! And now we have a recipe for a chair of all things. That's pretty adorable. I think there's places... Oh, how did I miss this frog statue? It's just literally right here. Oh, a sunshade recipe. Hello, sir. Wish time would go a little quicker. It's almost time for my lunch break. Okay, that's really ironic and hilarious that we were just discussing the ebb and flow of time, and then there he is talking about that. So while we're waiting for the ebb and flow of time, I wonder, should we maybe go over to the limestone caverns and gather up a few things? Or what about the open pavilion? Because we could do a little bit of checking in on some of the demons and trying to clear them out from around the area. Okay, maybe I don't really have a lot of time to like just think about that. But I was thinking, you know, maybe a little work here wouldn't be the worst thing. Okay, the fact that this little guy was hitting us with... Oh, and he's gotten stronger. That's interesting. I wonder... It's wonderful for the sake of the immersive experience to contemplate the idea that perhaps they've gotten a bit stronger. Also, is this... Mandarin saplings! Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh! Does my drum dance doesn't let me get more mandarins from there, but are you kidding? Maybe we should go and start planting things in the summer village. I wonder if we can do that. Even though they haven't officially, like, invited us, it's not like anyone else is doing anything. So let's see, what else can we find around here? A little foraging and collecting. Oh, and Hina's happy because we're like out and about gathering things. I love that our different friends have different parts of exploring and expeditions, of collections that they really like to see happen. Also, is that honey? Yes! Okay, so the giant hornets do have honey. And we actually needed to collect a few things of honey to deliver to Iroha. There we go. And then, oh, so that was strong fletch instead of just like the normal fletch. Got it. Okay, okay. What other spots do we have nearby? Maybe a few places that if we're very careful... Aha! Don't mind if I do. So, it looks like they're... Oh! And there's a treasure chest. There's also antidote grass and orange grass that was hiding down here. That's so fascinating. Oh, and I love seeing how our villagers back in Spring Village are still working on everything while we're gone. Meanwhile... There we go, clearing away a bit of the blight. Finding a bunch of fire crystals. But it is so much fun that our different companions love having different things that we can discover and collect. All right, let's careful. All right, this tree. Look, this tree is very slippery, okay? And Hina, you're just showing off now. You guys, wait for me. Okay, so let's see. Are there other areas that we could reach that I didn't notice before that might have... Hey! I'm pretty sure I completely missed the cucumber seeds from this little spot last time because I was so distracted with the singing onigiri hole, to be fair. And then I think that the frog statue... Is it up along here? Oh! Okay. Aha! And there's another spot that had a bit of blight. Kind of tucked to the side, but we can take care of that. More pine. There we go. Everybody really, really loves when we find treasure chests, which I think is just awesome. And I think I might be able to climb my way up to that frog, but possibly not. Does this recharge my runes? Yes, it does. Oh, I love that so much. All right, frog friend, can I get up to you yet? Not yet. So we're gonna have to wait on being able to reach that frog, I think. Unless I can think of some way that I could fly around, but that's... nothing's coming to mind just yet. Alright. I mean, on the one hand, it's so... it's just so much fun just to go through and like kind of take care of the demon issue that's kind of plaguing the villages. But on the other hand, I do feel a little guilty because where else do they have to go? Does the underworld that they're from even have any resources for the demons? Does anyone even ask? And eventually I think we can bond with the demons. This is why we need to visit with the god of summer. I don't think she'd want to bond with the demons per se, but I could see her being closer than a lot of the other gods at having more of a relationship with demons, because she really wants to actually like have some proper fights and a little bit of competition. Let's see, and we took care of that little shrine, clearing out some of the clutter and things. What does this sign say? Beware deep water. Oh, there's a bunch of fish over here. Oh, I can't wait to be able to do some fishing. Just to discover more about the ecology. Ooh, wind crystal. Okay, we're probably gonna want to tuck that in. Hey, I wonder if that's the autumn or the winter. Probably winter god. Might have something to do with wind crystals. All right, well, let's go back to the village. Showing up and helping by clearing out some of the, yay! Some of the various dangerous demons so that they can go forth and they can start doing some more exploring. Probably a great thing. And the other villagers haven't returned yet, but while we're here, maybe we can prove to the summer god how we're using her sword for good reasons. I wonder if we'll be able to grow rice here. Because of these waterways. We'll probably will, which will be very exciting. And we can take care of some of this lumber and some of the... Something tells me maybe she isn't the kind of god that really pays attention to the minutia of what's like growing for her villagers. But we can at least go ahead and try to help out the villagers by being the one to tend to it. Oh, I can move waterways. Okay. Okay. All right. Didn't know that. See, we're already learning new things. Trying to help her out. Can't work over there. Let's remove this path. Just a little bit. The scenic score is going down a touch with that, but I think we'll be able to help out still. And then probably, let's call Woolby over if I can. Hey, we do want to go ahead and help this place out, Woolby. If you don't mind. Oh, we can make spring blossoms now? Oh, I would love to be able to do that. I definitely need to collect more daisies. And then let's create as many fields as we can. Thank you, Woolby. In fact, can I just make a bunch of the red soil? It's really funny how it's like, what do I need help the most for from our divine god? Making dirt. And that may seem really weird to some, but not if you know. Like you gotta be able to grow stuff. There we go. All right. Oh, Hey, back off. That's kind of a dubious plant. I think we might want to be a little careful. Maybe we'll plant things over on this side. That might be a little safer. Also interesting to note that the scenic score doesn't really like go up or down while we're removing all of these old things. I wonder if eventually we'll want to help them build new houses here or something. Because I don't think there's anyone in the village at the moment we could get like new buildings from. I might have an extra decoration or two, but imagine putting out things that belong to the goddess of spring just in the goddess of summer's place. Like the spring blossoms are one thing, but if I have like little shrines to the spring goddess that we start putting out, I could see, I would be a little more irate as a god if I came back to my stuff and that's what I saw. All right, but then again, maybe she doesn't care. All right, and then we've got the mandarins. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see how those grow. And if everyone in this village is like, why is that person just spending so much time tending to all of the, here's some blue bellflowers, like planting things while we're waiting for the sacred dance to restore like the goddess's powers. Obviously, that's what an earth dancer should do. All right, and then things that grow well, the tomato seeds and the cucumbers will grow well in Spring Village, and since we can get lots of cucumbers from fighting the kappa, I think we'll go ahead and plant the tomato seeds for now. We did learn the recipe for ketchup after all. And I'm doing the good, solid job as an earth dancer. Just taking care of all of this. There we go. And then I can show everybody. There. What an earth dancer can really accomplish. Ah, that makes me very happy. All right. That also means that we probably will have some good luck getting more of the little flower patches, or getting more of the flower. In fact, speaking of flower patches, like I said, you know, if you're not gonna be around. Oh, look, those are a different color than I thought they would be. Pretty. They're actually have some variety to them. Oh, that's wonderful. That makes me really happy. Oh, and we can put down pine saplings. Maybe that's safe enough to like put down over here near that very dubious gurgling plant. I wouldn't drink from this water, and I don't think it'd be the best idea in the world to possibly, let's see. And we've also got the cherry blossom saplings. Maybe the summer god won't notice if we have a cherry blossom sapling just kind of quietly tucked over here. All right, we can't quite fit it in, and I'm going to accept that. Okay, so there's our seeds. We don't have any buildings or decorations that we could actually use here. Yeah, so about putting out, like, either we used all of them, or I was right about the god possibly not being the happiest with us if we started decorating with another god's decorations. Oh, okay. So, a little bit more time is passing. I think we could have probably gone to a hot spring or something. Look at all these fish. Oh, it's going to be so much fun to see what they are and learn more about them. We'll clear away some of these old crates. Again, I don't think that this particular god really cares. And now... Wow, Summer Village. I'm too impatient. Like, Summer Village, come on. I need more. I need more Summer Village. Because we're almost, like... They're just making me just... Here, we're gonna go over here. Because we can come back pretty quickly. I have a dragon that I can ride. I gotta have a little adventure while we wait. Tomato seeds. Let our friends kind of handle some of these issues behind us. Oh, these copper are getting a lot stronger. What the heck? Okay. Wow. Okay, okay. Wow, this guy, he doesn't know what he just ran into, I think. Oh wow, his shields are up at the moment, but we kind of took out his whole group. Maru, you're kind of... That was very satisfying and got us a couple strong things that we did actually need for shenanigans. So, yeah, actually that was really fun. That was really fun. That was a good way to pass an extra hour. Practicing fighting against some of the demons. They're really quite agile. It's very fascinating to see how these demons are shaped a little differently than the others. And we got an arrowhead out of that. That was a good way to spend an hour while we waited for the summer goddess. And I actually think that's going to impress her a lot more than going ahead and planting things. Here we go. All right. I offer these humble words. Great entity which dwells within this sword, may your divine glory shine forth and bless us all forevermore. Wow! Alright, look, if you have a goddess of summer and fire and fireworks, I could see how this would be more exciting for some people than Peaceful Cherry Blossom Days. I'm starting to think I could make a killing selling firework themed merch. Razzle dazzle, amazing! Thank you so much, you've restored our secret relic to its former glory. Even the volcano's perked up again, which means hot springs time! I don't think so. Oh my gosh. Did she just... a goddess that just kicked him right in the face? Oh, she's short. The boisterous god of summer and swords, and her plant is the hibiscus. Oh no. Who was in charge of security here? You let some creep just waltz in and steal me? Repent, loser! I'm sorry, what? Aren't you... the Earth Dancer and Woolby, was it? Not bad, you two. I oversee summer and swordsmanship in Azuma. Folks call me Matsuri, the Firecracker of Revelry. But that's a mouthful, so Matsuri will work. Okay, Matsuri. The meathead god. Ah! You trying to die, Furball? Call me that again, I dare you. If I may, O Firecracker of Revelry, are you truly a god of the shrine? Last time I checked, yeah. Then I beg you to hear my plea. Since the celestial collapse, blight has stained this land, causing widespread suffering. I implore you to save us with your divine power. Please. Look, I'd love to help, but complicated stuff like that is way out of my wheelhouse. Hey, Dancer, come here a sec. I got something good for ya. Ever had roast woolly? Yikes. Just messing. Here, hold out the sacred treasure I gave you. Hibiscus! Perfect. I release the true power of the sacred treasure. Your sword dance ought to be even more effective now. It'll slice up all kinds of monsters and even purify blight. So what? Come on, put your thinking cap on. I'm asking you to help me with my work. Anyway, I'm still missing most of my power right now. I'm on the ropes here. So you gotta save everyone for me, okay? We've got trouble! A horde of monsters is approaching the village. Huh, so they think they can just steal me back? Idiots. They're about to learn what happens when you underestimate the divine blade. Oh look, before I chew you out for not knowing your place, let me teach you a different kind of lesson. Since my sacred treasure is fully restored, it's time to show you what it can do. And by extension, me. Feast your eyes upon my Kagura dance. What exactly does it do? So it forms a great big aura around you. And anyone caught up in it goes boom! Quit looking stupid. Just try it and you'll see. Go ahead and unlock my sacred treasure Kagura dance and get to burning baddies. Oh my gosh. You guys? Well? Alright, good enough. Don't forget to bust out your next battle, okay? It's a powerful move, so you'll need enough spirit to use it. Your spirit gauge fills up whenever you attack enemies with weapons or kamiwaza, or even when enemies attack you. Okay, that's... wow. When you've got enough spirit bars, equip my sacred treasure and hit them all with a fiery blast. Got it? Good. See you around. Seems a little much for someone who just gained their powers, don't you think? We better go after Matsuri. The monsters are just outside the village. I love her. Let's do this.